Hello, family. Welcome back to my channel, Pretty Locks Rock. I'm your host, Mickey. As promised, Mrs. B is in the building. She's here, guys. She's here. My bestie, my friend for 40 plus years, and now my Sisterlock twin. Welcome, Mrs. B. Hello, Miss B. Yay!
Hi, guys.
How you doing, Miss B?
Doing well today. How are you?
Good. Welcome.
Thank you.
So you got your Sisterlocks, huh?
Yes, I did. Finally.
How long did it take to research? What was your process?
I researched for 5 years. Off and on for 5 years, just debating whether I wanted to commit to Sisterlocks because it is a commitment. And so after just exploring all the styles and I just finally took the leap, especially after talking to you and seeing yours. That was an encouragement when I see people with them and, the maturity level of them give me something to look forward to.
Okay. So what did you think when you saw mine? What went through your head?
That, when you see different people and then you see someone who has some good looking Sisterlocks, I have seen some bad looking Sisterlocks.
What do you mean by bad? Stop right there. What do you mean by bad?
So I don't know if they're not taking care of them, the fullness. One of the issues I thought about for myself is that in my hair's natural state, it looks full, but I didn't know what would happen when I got Sisterlocks, and I didn't want that what we call scappy look. And you always have full hair. Your hair has always been thick. So the thickness of your hair, the fullness of your hair, and then the way that you wear it too. I love your style too. And I never even thought that anybody could cut Sisterlocks into a style. And so when I saw yours, I was like, okay, you can still have the locks and still be able to have style. And so, and talking to you, and you was like, go do it. And I was like, I've been researching it because I had two options. I was either gonna wear it short, cut it all off, and just wear it short, or do the Sisterlocks. So I just, then the next process is finding someone to do it and who's gonna do it right.
So what was the process like trying to find a consultant?
Fairly easy. Going to Sisterlock.
Easy?
Huh?
That was easy?
Fairly easy, because going to the Sisterlock website, knowing that you're gonna find a certified Sisterloctician to do it or consultant to do it. So the hardest part is looking at someone's work and then determining if they can do the same thing for your hair, along with price, of course, because it's an investment. That's how I look at it, as an investment. It's not something you take lightly. So it was fairly easy finding someone to me. I got a lot of recommendations, and then finally the one that was recommended to me, I saw her name. She's still a trainee. She's still considered a trainee, but she's certified by another certified Sisterlock consultant. And then I went on her Facebook page. I saw a lot of her work. And once again, looking at other people's hair and thinking about the density of my hair, and just like, oh, I don't want it to just look so thin.
I call it that gappy look.
Yeah, the gappy look. I call it the scappy look. Because you can see a lot more of the scalp.
And I don't see that in yours. I don't.
And it was not like that. And that's the thing. Even my day one, of getting my first day, I looked at it and I was like, okay, this is turning out better than I thought it was gonna be. And I love the convenience of it. Just kind of get up and go. You just get up and go. Pretty much. I'm excited to get more length though, because I want to be able to pull my
easier length. It's easier to wash it that way, and you can style it. You can bend it back or to that side and wear it up like that maybe.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
you have a lot more length once again.
But I don't have length in the back. Guys, I have my hair cut in a bob, and it's been like that for probably since maybe 17. So, and it's easier just to keep it that way in a bob. So, okay. Now, what about, do you style it at all? You just wear it the way?
I just wear it the way that it is right now. Sometimes when I work out, I'll pull it back in a ponytail because it's pulling, and I have to, buy the pin the shorter pieces because my hair has grown in a really strange way, like most of my life. The back can grow long, the front is the shortest, and the sides do what they want to do most of the time. So sometimes I do pull it back in a ponytail just for working out. But no, don't do a lot of styling to it. Just I'm just letting it just be. And that's the part I love about it, is just letting it be. I regain a lot of my edges my edges were thin. I'm getting back hair in places that I didn't think that I would get hair back in. From just, over the years of manipulating your hair, the braids. I did a lot of braids, a lot of twists. I've done wigs and weaves and all the things.
All
while I was natural. So I was natural since 2011. Yeah, I went natural 2011. I big chop. I couldn't do the 2 textures of hair.
Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah,
I didn't like that either. Yeah, I pulled the plug. So yeah, that was hard.
What made you decide to get locks, and how long did it take you to take that plunge?
I got locks because I got tired of doing my hair. It's a task on Sundays. It's too much. After church, you come home and pre-poo it and comb it out and twisting and washing and oiling and twisting and pray to God it turned out to be what you want it to look like the next day. So
right, yeah,
that was too much. I couldn't do that no more. That was over. So let's see. I got my locks in 2016, and it has been a heaven sent since then. I wouldn't look back. I wouldn't go back. This is it. This is the end all be all right here. So, and I got tired of it being all one length. So it's, like I said, it's cutting the bob in the back, but in a little bit, I think I'm going to get the sides later because it's actually growing out too. So, this is just the easy style. It's a lazy style.
But it looks good. It looks good. I love it.
I love your hair too.
Yeah, it turned out way better. And after I got it, and people, and I get compliments on it on days when I'm like, God, I do nothing to this thing, but got up and go. It tends to be a little drier than I'm used to, coming from a time where you were saying like moisturizing and pre-pooing and shampooing and oiling. Mm-hmm. And I'm in that stage where I can't put any product on my hair. Mm-hmm. So my scalp has to get accustomed to that. But to just, you put your bonnet on. I put my bonnet on at night. I wake up in the morning and it's just whatever way I was laying, that's what it looks like. So getting in the shower with no shower cap, letting the steam just kind of loose it up. And that's what I do. I just shake and go. And I get a lot of compliments even on days when I'm not feeling like it's looking the best. But I tell everybody, I wish I'd done it sooner. Yep. I wish I didn't wait like just 5 years of research constantly. And I say it wasn't just like 5 continuous years of researching. It was always going back to it. When I was tired of the thing, when I was tired of the wigs, when I was tired of the braids, when I was tired of that stuff, I was always go back to, well, maybe I should get the Sisterlocks. Maybe I should get the Sisterlocks. And I looked at traditional locks. I looked at Sisterlocks, and then right around that time, micro locks were coming out, and I don't know. I've seen the women with Sisterlocks, and I just love the way Sisterlocks. Yeah, I love the fact that they do have the grid, and that the size of them too. That I can still get that kind of individual look, because half the time people don't know what they are. think you got small twists,
Mm-hmm.
little teeny tiny braids, and
Yeah.
you have to explain it to them.
So you still in your banding stage? Your
Yes,
braiding?
braiding.
You wash your hair. What do you
Yeah.
wash your hair in? What are you using?
I'm using the Suave clarifying shampoo.
Yeah.
Big bottle, very reasonable price. That's it.
Yeah.
$2 maybe.
Yeah.
And I have two because I end up going out of town and brought another one. So this is gonna last me a long time. And at first I thought it was just too drying, but now I guess my hair has become accustomed to it. My scalp loves it, getting it clean. And so I braid it flat in sections, take the rubber bands, roll the ends up, put the rubber band around the ends. And so according to my consultant, I have to do that for almost a year. And I don't
What happens if you don't do that? What happens?
She just said that if she said to me if I wanted my locks to turn out right and didn't want them to mess up, is to braid and band them. So I just followed whatever she told me to do. I did it. She said only wash with the shampoo. I followed the directions because once again it's expensive, but to have to revert back. But my understanding of it is the reason they tell you to braid it is because your hair swells when you wash it, so that helps with keeping your locks uniform and you don't get too much bunching. You don't get just like the uneven looks. Parts of the hair is thicker than the other parts, things like that. So yeah, I don't like it at all. I hate it.
Remember that being a headache.
Yes, it is. It was fine for the test locks, but it came to doing a whole head. And then the first time I braided and banded and I took those braids, I was like, what? I am not trusting this process. What is going on? You remember I was like, you got to tell me what to do. And so you suggest stretching it, putting it in a ponytail, stretching it out, and that helps. And now I'm just learning. It's like almost like learning my hair all over again.
That's true.
Yeah, to find out what's going to work for it. So now I know how to pull it apart and style it and make it look like. Usually when I braid, when I do a shampoo, the next day people think I rotted my hair. Because my hair is of course naturally curly, but it's like my hair shrink. I have major shrinkage. And so it makes it look like I've done like a what you call it, a roller, like a rod set or something. After my braid and band, and I separate it. I take the time and separate it. Yeah.
Right. Now, can you use any essential oils on your hair or nothing right now?
Use anything, not even edge control, which I don't use anyway. Nothing can tame these edges.
Nothing works on these. No, nothing. But for my hair,
100% natural. Edges and all. What you see is what you get.
Yeah.
And I've learned to embrace it. The other thing I'm trying to embrace is the frizz. Like the frizz, like even after getting your retie, it's like the frizz. The next day, the frizz is there. So I'm trying to embrace my frizz a little bit.
I wonder if that's the humidity.
I don't know. It could be. I don't know if it's just maybe the friction from my bonnet. Maybe I don't know. But a few days, the frizz come back. Yeah.
Well, I use the Alakay Naturals. # not sponsored. This thing is, again, like they say, if you know, you know. You guys see it?
It's a little bright. Turn it around. Turn the label around.
Yeah.
The lighting. There it is. Turn around.
This stuff is.
And I've used that before in my natural state. I love that oil. Yeah.
It's pretty good. Okay. So you said no edge control at this moment. Nothing works.
You freezing up.
Oh yeah, you went away too.
Here
we go.
So
you said no edge control, nothing works with you. So at this point, is there anything that you dislike about your hair?
About my hair?
Yeah. About Sisterlock. Yeah.
No, like I said, just the braiding and banding. I'm not too, sitting in but So the retie is like she's pretty fast. She can get me done about 3 hours.
Yeah.
Did it just under 3 the last time. But to sit in the chair, but because I only have to go like 5 to 6 weeks, I'm glad I don't have to go to 4. I probably could go in 4 because it's starting to grow a little bit faster. And just wanting more length. I'm ready just for a little. I do not want a lot of hair on. I just don't. I'll probably do it where, you know how you do it to see how long you can grow it until it gets to the point where you like, there's too much hair. But
let's do a challenge.
Okay.
Let's do a challenge. You grow your hair out, and I grow my hair out. And let's see what happens.
All right, now you just talked about wanting to cut the size of layers. So how you gonna do this?
It changes.
When does this challenge start? Maybe we need to start that in like the fall.
That fall sounds good.
Yeah, because
I'll probably have another haircut by that time.
Because the area that we live in is hot. Yeah. So you don't want all that hair in the summertime. So fall, we can start the challenge in the fall. So December, I'll be coming up on my year. Got it done December of 2021. So I'll be coming up on my year.
Now, why do you think your hair has taken off so fast? You think it's because of your diet, your vegan diet, or what do you think is part in that?
My diet may play a role in that. I'm not the healthiest vegan out there. I like sweet. But I think I take a multivitamin. I'm very big on supplements. So, but I also think the exercising and working out helps too. So, and just no manipulation, no manipulation whatsoever. I'm not pulling, I'm not braiding, I'm not brushing. Besides the hand and the hair, and I have control so far. The hand and hair syndrome is real because most time it's this right here. It's this. This is just all over, just constantly. When I'm at work at my desk, I have to just like make a conscious effort not to put my hand.
It bounces back when you touch it. When you touched it.
Yeah, because it's the curliness of it.
It's not using anything in it.
Nothing. Nothing on my scalp. So I mean, I got good length. I still got good length.
It's grown since December.
Yep, it really has. And so, but that's the thing about finding people or finding information on Sisterlocks. Most people you find, they're telling you about their journey afterwards. They're not going through the stages of, looking like buckwheat after you've taken out your braids and your hair sticking all up and going everywhere.
Buckwheat?
Yeah. It's my hair, when I braid and band my hair, it is so stiff. It just sticks up. It sticks up here, sticks up. And so, but once I wet it and then I let it dry in making sure that it's flat. And like I said, I had to learn all that because I was braiding and banding and taking them out and it was just over everywhere. So yeah, just making sure I take care of it because I've seen some horror stories too where, so when
it's an investment. It's an investment.
Right. It's just like your car, your house, or, your cell phone that you spend $1,200 on. You want to take care of it and follow the experts on how to take care of it. So she said braid and band. I'm a braid and band because from my install to my first retie, I had like 2 to come out during my shampoo process. Okay. That loose hair, shed hair came out. So you losing hair when it's loose like that. So she was able to retie what was she redid the lock for those 2, and since then I haven't had any to come out. So since December I've had 2 reties, and on my second retie I haven't had any.
So you go every
5 to 6 weeks. Yeah, we try to do it at 5. That's what we found works. 5. 6 was pushing it a little bit. What we call it when you get to that or Afro lock.
Afro locks.
I was feeling Afro lock.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I went 6, but at 5, I felt like it was perfect. And a retie is just refreshing. It's like fresh bread.
Lord mercy. That's the best feeling in the world. The best feeling. Now let me ask you this: do you think you'll ever want to learn how to retie your own hair? What do you think about that?
Not my own hair.
No.
I think it's a good thing to know, especially after being in a pandemic. And I'm a learner, so I like learning new things. But just doing your own hair, like hands up, do all that. Like I don't even know what she's doing back there half the time.
Yeah.
So it's like my arms would get tired. And I would start on a section, and by the time I get to the next section, it's time to reset. Oh, no, I don't know. I think what we could do is we could both learn and be each other's backup. That's what we could do.
I like that idea, Mrs. B.
We can do that. We
like that idea.
Backup. Because, it's just like, I think in our community, that's what we do. When we find somebody to do our hair, like that's the only person you want to do your hair.
Mm-hmm.
But they have lives too, and things come up. And so you definitely got to have a backup. One thing about my lady, she told me her mom can be her backup, and so and in the shop she works in, she worked with other women who do the Sisterlocks as well. But you can't depend if they have their own clients. You got to try to see where you get in. So having that skill set is a plus. But what do I want to do it just to do my own hair? I wouldn't want to do it just to do my own hair.
Yeah, I think that could be a task.
Yeah,
that's another full-time job. I think trying to learn to do the retie.
We said we did it because we didn't want to do hair, so
and then turn around and do our own hair, which is
turn around and do my own hair. No, and then going to somebody else, that's like a self-care thing. Going to get your hair done, it's like going to get your nails done or going to get a massage or something. I take the day that I gotta get it retied as a self-care day. So, yeah.
Okay. Nice. Is there anything that you would change at this point? Any changes? Anything you would do differently?
You know what? When you ask me to think about that I don't like,
what?
The fact that I can't dye my hair right now. Like right now you can't see, but on a close up, you can catch some of those grays, right? So I can't dye my hair right now. Yeah. Like the spray, it'll help if I'm going to an event or a function. I'm just trying, but it's very drying to my hair. It dries it out even further, and I'm already like struggling with no oil or whatever.
Yeah.
So
and that may break it off too if
too much dryness. So not being able to dye my hair, but as soon as I can, I'm getting some color. Give me some color. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Blonde.
Get some blonde. I do some like blondish highlights, some hints of brown. I don't know. I might go crazy. I don't know. Go red. I don't know.
That'll be pretty.
But I do. Color is what I'm looking forward to. That's the braiding and banding, and the not being able to dye my braids.
Yeah, that's a task because I have to dye this hair every 6 weeks before my reties. So yeah, it's a task trying to keep this hair black.
So what type of dye do you use?
Herba tint.
Is it a permanent, a semi-permanent?
Yeah.
It's a permanent, okay.
But these grays eat right through that.
Yeah.
It laughs at it. It's a joke.
Yeah. When I started when the grays started popping up, I did like a little rinse, just a little rinse. They were not hearing that. No. Yeah. They said we're grown and we need something stronger. So when I use I think it's color tone, like Clairol.
Yeah.
And it's a semi-permanent, and it probably lasts about 4 weeks. Yeah. So the more your hair grows, the more So, but I think when I'm done at my year mark, and then she said, "Okay, it's okay. I'm going to a professional, and I'm gonna let them do their thing on it. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to add to tell our family?
Nothing I can think of. Let's see. If you want to do it, do your research. Make sure you find somebody who's on the Sisterlock website. Because if you get somebody who says that they can do it and they're not on that Sisterlock website, their information is not out there, then you don't have any recourse when it comes to them messing your hair up. Research. Ask people questions. The thing about having Sisterlocks, because we go out together and we hang out together, seeing somebody that's staring at people's stuff, just ask.
Yeah. What do you have?
Nice. Oh no, they're not twisted.
I like twists.
Yeah. So ask questions. I don't mind when people ask me questions. I love talking about them. I love that I got them. I'll tell anybody to get them. I've been encouraging people, like especially when you get to that stage where you're like, what else can I do? Yeah, but if you have, it's a commitment. It is a commitment. It is a commitment like marriage. It's commitment like a mortgage. You understand? Yeah, you have to be ready for what we call sometimes the ugly stages, because it depends on the length of your hair. My hair, when she measured it, it was about between 10 and 12 inches.
Oh, that was a lot longer than mine. Mine was 7.5. Wow.
So, but she cut it down to the 7.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And because the longer it is, the more money you're gonna pay.
Yeah.
So you wanna you have to determine, it has to be at least 4 inches if I'm not mistaken. Mm-hmm. And so if you have length, go ahead and do it. If you don't want to lose length, you got to be ready to pay the money for it. So, but yeah.
I like that. Good advice.
It's an investment. It's a commitment. When you get your mind made up, just go ahead and take the leap, and definitely find you somebody who is a certified Sisterlock consultant, whether they're a trainee or actual consultant.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So what we got going on for our next episode?
Well,
Locks Rock. I'm excited. Excited to take the adventure with you.
I think next week, I know we talked about visiting Slutty Vegan in Georgia.
Yeah.
Family, let us know below if you know some other vegan and vegetarian restaurants. Let us know below, because we want to, get out there and try some other restaurants, and also in other cities too. Let us know about other cities and restaurants for vegan and vegetarian. So next week, what you want to do? You want to hang out at Trader Joe's?
We could do a Trader Joe's run and possibly talk about our diet, how we got to where we are. I think that'll be a good next episode, because we love to talk about the hair, but in order for the hair to flourish, you got to take care of the body, the mind, and the body.
Got to.
Yeah.
Got to. Okay. All right, Miss B, welcome. Thank you for coming and talking and meeting the family.
Thank you.
Guys, you're going to see more of Mrs. B, so get ready. So if you have any questions, comments, put them down below. Until next time, we'll see you then. Bye, guys.